Hi everybody, it's Sam here and I've got another what did I get video. So I'm going to start off with some of the cardstock that I've purchased. So lots of people always ask me about the 12 by 12. So I did buy a ton from Tonic Studio quite a while ago now. It was when they had a sale on, but I'm kind of at the end of that. I've just got the odd ones. But I've got a local shop near me called Chaplin's and they stock this here, which is Card Deco. Now I have seen Craftstash stock some of the Card Deco, but I think it's just the A4, but it might be something that they're starting to stock. And you know, I'll see if I can find any links online for this. It's very, very similar to the Tonic. It may even be the same. I don't know where they get their card from. I don't know what factories people use, but it's very, very similar, even with this slight kind of linen effect on one side and then it's smooth on another. So it does say linen effect, but I tend to use the 12 by 12 a lot for my 3D makes. However, if you do want to use this for card making, I tend to use the smooth side. So I just, you know, turn it over. So I've got here, I've got pretty much, I think, probably all the colours in this brand. And these were just some of the ones that I needed to fill up and some that I hadn't had. So 10 sheets in each pack, £2.99, and it is 240 GSM. So it's a softer cardstock weight, but it's great for 3D projects. And by the time you add your mats and layers, then it's fine. So I've got one of the green here. It doesn't say, I mean, it's acid free. It doesn't say if it's linen free or not. Obviously it gives me the weight and then it's a linen cardstock, but it doesn't tell me anything else. So yeah, so I've got this green and then I've got this lovely yellow colour here. It's a really nice yellow as well, nice and bright. So I've got two of those. And then I've got this one here, which is, it's kind of like a biscuit colour. It's not brown. Well, it is brown, but it's not like a muddy brown. It probably looks it in there. Actually, I know I'm trying not to get the glare from the plastic there, but yeah, I've got one of those. I've got this. This is beautiful. It's a really soft blush colour. It's like a really soft peachy, slightly pinky colour. And then I've got this one here, which is like a lavender, maybe more of a mauve colour actually. I look at it and then I look through the monitor and they're almost two different colours. And then I've just got this one. I've had this one lots of times. I always get this one because it tends to go with a lot of my pattern papers. So yeah, I picked up those. Like I said, I'll try and share the links. It's Card Deco. Hopefully you can get it for a similar price because I think £2.99 is pretty good for 10 sheets of 12 by 12 and it's a nice weight as well. Then I got some more cardstock from Craftstash. Now I did pick this out and they've actually sent me this. So I didn't pay for this cardstock myself. Everything else you'll see I have, but this stuff here was sent to me. So I've got here from Creative Expressions. I have the foundations cards. This is 240 GSM. This is all A4 now. And these ones, again, it doesn't say too much. So it doesn't tell me if this is acid and linen free. I would have thought they would be acid free. Anyway, so yeah, 240, you get 20 in a pack here. Can't remember the prices off the top of my head, but I'll share all the links below. But I've got the pastel green, the aqua, and then I've got a coconut white. Most of the white I use is a 300 GSM. I just wanted to get a lighter weight, so I'm going to try this one here, and this is 230 GSM. So I think it's quite a smooth cardstock as well by the looks of it. Just have a quick look. Yeah, it is. It's very smooth, so it should be nice to stamp on as well. So that's by Creative Expressions. Then I've got these three, which is the Craft Perfect by Tonic Studio. And this is the same card in the 12 by 12 that I had that was in the sale, like I said, a long time ago. They don't do 12 by 12 anymore. Or if they've got anything left, I think it's the end of the line because I believe someone was saying in one of the group chats that we had that they're no longer doing 12 by 12. I could be wrong, but that's my thought. That's my knowledge of it at the moment, is that now they're just doing the A4. So I've got rose pink. I've had this one a lot in the 12 by 12, and then I've got the amber yellow. Two really nice colours there. So you get 10 sheets. This is 216 GSM, and in the A4. And then I've got this lovely holly green mirrored high gloss mirrored cardstock. You only get 5 sheets. It's a 250 GSM, so it's great as a card blank. And this is acid and linen free. I think that's everything there. Yep, so that's those ones. And then Crafter's Companion, I've picked up this Centura Pearl. It's a single colour card pack, snow white with a hint of silver. It actually looks slightly purple. Very slight. I don't know whether it's just because the plastic and maybe it's reflecting from this, but I like the sound of that. This is 310 GSM, so this is very strong cardstock. And then I've got this one here by Hunkydory. And this is, you get 10 sheets and it's their Diamond Sparkles Shimmer card in rose pink. 200 GSM, perfect for card making, box making, scrapbooking and home decor projects. Does not shed, non-toxic and acid free. So that is all of the cardstock that I've got. And then I think it was probably just over a week ago now, Craftstash did this deal where if you spent, no, it was a secret sale, apologies. And in the secret sale were these stamps, along with other Daisy May stamps. And there was a creative stamping magazine. And then if you spent over X amount, I think it was £30, you got a free stationery kit, which is worth £14.99. Now the stationery kit I gave to my mum and she loved it. I got the travel one. I think there's still some available. I think there's a banner still running on the Craftstash website with offers on, or it might have changed now to a magazine deal, I'm not sure, but again, all the links are below. But basically I ended up getting 60% off of all these. They were like a couple of quid, and I love Daisy May stamps. I've got a really nice collection of them and I just wanted to add these to the collection really. So I've got these ones here with the cute seagulls. I mean, there's seagulls all around where I live because I live by the sea, so these are great to pop on cards. You've got the lovely kind of little stump there with the life buoy. You've got a crab, a little fish scale, and then it says, sorry, I was crabby and just be claws. I just love them. I love puns. Then I've got this one here, which says, sending you oceans of love. Life is at ease with an ocean breeze. And you've got a little signpost and you can pop harbour, fish for sale. And then you've got the boat. Well, you've got 3 boats there actually. And then the fish that they've caught and different kind of fish nets and stuff. Little shell. And then you've got the life buoy hanging on the kind of the wooden stump there as well, or pole or whatever. Really sweet. I think these are I think they might all be part of the, no, this is a separate one. I think this was like a beachy theme one that she done, and this is like the sweet shop, and I've already got a lot of that, but I didn't have this one, so I'm glad I've managed to get that. So this is summer memories. So you've got here, you've got your jug with your strawberries, you've got ice cream. I love the ice cream image there. And Claire, who's the designer for Daisy May, these are all her artwork. She's a fantastic illustrator. Got a lovely picnic basket here with the baguettes and grapes, bottle of wine, blanket, and then you've got some tumblers there on that picnic blanket, and it says, living the best life. I scream, you scream, we'll scream for ice cream. That's a good one. Life is a picnic. And then this one here is have the sweetest birthday, and then you've got the shop, the kind of the sweet shop or the cake shop window there. And I see myself using this on a 3D project, and it says treat yourself to something sweet and sweet wishes for you. And then, I mean, some of these might still be available on the website, but they may now be back up to maybe their full price. I'm not sure. Again, you'll have to check the links just to see what the deals are, but you might still be able to get them. And then this one says, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And you've got your jug of lemonade and the glass there. It's like those kind of mason jar styles. And it says, cheers. And then enjoy your special day. I love the 2 pint glasses clinking together there. And then you've got a nice kind of, it's almost like a sangria cup with the umbrella there as well. So I've got those. And then I also added these to that order. I think this is the latest Craft Consortium collection. It's Bluebells and Buttercups. Very, very sweet. And I saw the whole collection there, but there was a lot in there that I didn't feel I was going to use, but these 3 bits I did. So I picked up the washi tape. I just love this one here where it's got the scene, and then you've got that lovely checkered print. This is their decoupage. Now, I've never tried their decoupage, and I do like decoupage. I have always used the Dovecraft decoupage kits when they do them, but this one here, again, I've not even, let's have a look. I've not actually taken this out, so it just says 3D decoupage. Doesn't tell you how many you get or anything. Just checking. No, it doesn't say anything there either, but basically, yeah, oh good. I thought then for a minute I had to cut them, but they do. They all pop out. And they're all numbered, so it tells you here, where have we got? So this will be layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, layer 5. And you build them all up on top of each other. So you get 2 of that design. Looks like you get 2 of each design. 2 of this one, that's cute. There's little feet there as well. And you just build it all up. And then you've got 2 of this design here. And then the little badges there, aren't they cute? And then this one here, so that's the other side. There we go. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's 10 toppers there. So I thought I'd get them because I know I'm going to use those pretty quickly. And then I thought I would get the little 6x6 because there's some scenes in this which I thought would work well with my slider dies. So I'll just give you a quick little flick through here. That's cute on the back there as well. And you get these cut out pieces because I remember that with the circus collection, you can cut these pieces out here. So you've got a polka dot with a different colour way that side. You get 4 or 5, 4 of each design. This one's got cupcakes on one side and then cupcakes but with glitter on the top. And then this one here's got picnic baskets and all the bluebells and the bees and the cupcake. And then this one's got one of the scenes. I just think that's going to work perfectly in those cards, and obviously on any, you know, 6x6 card. But I saw that and I thought, yeah, I really like those scenes, so I'm going to use those. So there's those ones. And then, yeah, the picnic basket on the back. This one here, it's almost like wallpaper, but it's the bluebells and buttercups all together there. And then that's the same on that side. And then this one kind of really popped out to me. I thought, oh, I wouldn't have expected to see that in here. I think it's because it's got so much black, but I like it. But I just didn't expect to see that in this pad. But it says here, Daisy, Daisy, Hippity, Hoppity, Butterfly Kisses, Birds of a Feather, Flutter by Butterfly, Happy Days, Forest Friends, Home Sweet Home, Flutter by Butterfly. Probably said that one anyway, you get the idea. And then it's the same in the white, so that one's a bit more softer. I don't know, it just really stood out to me, that one. So you get those, and they've got a pearlized finish to them. And then you got this one here. I do like that colorway. I love that turquoise against that lime green. I think it looks really nice. And then you get the blue tones there on that side, and then you've got your buttercups and your bees, and then a different colorway. And this one here is kind of all of the little cute critters, and then again just in a different colorway. It's like the pack, I think it's just the background that's different. Yeah, it's black and that's got that teal color. And then you got a nice stripe there with some other scenes here, so they're quite nice. You can cut them, you know, and have them along the bottom. I have to kind of see what the inspiration is using them, because they're quite thin. I'm not used to using something like that, so I want to see what they've done with it. And then look at these, aren't they cute? Nice little gift tags. I really like, but I love that. It's like picnic, the picnic kind of blanket pattern. And then there's the start, and again you've got your images there to cut as well. So there is a lot more to this collection, but this was what I thought I was going to use the most. And I thought because I've got the bargain price for those Daisy May stamps, I'd get this. So yeah, so I've got all of those. I also picked up these Distress Oxide colours. So I've got the Kitsch Flamingo, Gathered Twigs and Rustic Wilderness. They're colours that I haven't got. I think the only other one now is the latest one that's just been released, and then I have all of them, so I will get those added to my collection. A couple of other bits here. I picked up some more of the Collall. The Crafty Bargains website had a couple of deals on. I picked up these jelly roll pens. They went really, really cheap, so I grabbed those, and I also just put that in my basket because it was just always worth getting. This was $13.99, I think, or $12.99. If it's ever in stock at that price, just grab it, because it always sells out, and otherwise most other places sell it nearer to £20. So if you can get it around that, then yeah, it's definitely a good bargain. And then yeah, like I said, the jelly rolls, these are the bright white. This is the medium size, so it's the 08. What one do I use here that I love? This one here is the 10, so it's just going to be a little bit thinner than that, and I love them for adding highlights and kind of a bit more detail to my stamped images. Those, like I said, were very, very cheap for what they are, so I grabbed those. More glossy accents. I always like to keep one on, have a, you know, a full one whilst I've got one that I'm using, because I hate to run out of this stuff. And then this one here, it was actually something my mum recommended to me. Again, it's at Chaplin's, but it's by the brand Ultra Tape, which I've used a lot of their double-sided tapes before, and it's an invisible tape, and it's fantastic. So if you ever have made a project and then you score it too hard, or you've got right to the end of it and you've noticed there's a tear, I'm just going to weaken this score line just so I can tear it and then cover it up. So let's just kind of rip it. So sometimes you might get that on a gift box, for example. This stuff, let me just take it out of here. Okay, so just take that all off and then pop that back in there, and you just pop it all together like so. So imagine you can get a refill for this. Okay, take some of that off, and imagine it's, I'm going to, you know, assume it's in its 3D form, so this could be the top of a box. So I'm just going to pop it over the corner there, and then let's just fold that over there. And then when you rub over it, pretty much disappears. Not too worried inside. This is a linen, it's got a texture to it, so you're always going to see it on that side, but this is smooth. Apart from the shine, which you can't get away from, can you see now? How good's that? So, you know, if you've got obviously mats and layers of pattern paper on here, then you're not going to see the edge of it. But it's just a really good tape for hiding any kind of, you know, little rips that you might have. And you can use it for wrapping presents and things like that, which is obviously the intention, so you don't see the sticky tape. But I think that's pretty good. I mean, it's shining because I've got my lamp on there, but when there's no direct light on it, you can see there, you can hardly see it. So yeah, I think it's really good. So it might be worth, you know, grabbing it. It's only £1. Well, that's how much I paid for it anyway, and you get quite a bit on the roll there. It's not something I'm going to be using, you know, all the time. I don't want this to be my normal sellotape or tape that I use to tack down my dies, for example. I'm going to keep it just for whenever there's kind of tears and stuff, so that should last me quite a long time. Then I picked up a couple of embossing folders from a charity shop, and I think these were 50p each, and I liked them because they're 5x7. So this one looks like it's a bark. I have a bark one, but when you see an embossing folder for 50p and you like the design, you buy it. I think it's like a bark effect. And then this one here is peacock feathers, and I don't have anything like that. And it's a Couture Creations one. And I just thought that was beautiful. And it's got hearts. It's kind of a heart shape in there, I think. So yeah, so I just grabbed those. So cheap and cheerful. And then I've got some magazines. So this is issue 94 of Creative Stamping magazine. So this is not the latest one. I do have that one here as well. This one has this wonderful Garden Gnomes stamp set. And then you also get the Daisy May Designs one up here. So this gnome will sit perfectly on top of this kind of tree stump. And there's a little gnome's house there. And you've got all lovely little, you know, dragonfly and butterflies. And then you've got Have a Happy Day and Just Because. But then you've got all these lovely designs here as well. So you've got your plants there and the little snail, wheelbarrow and the spade, watering can, the toadstool, more flowers, the wishing well. And then you've got sentiments, life is better in the garden, special day, other flowers. So some really, really nice designs on there. And right in there, you've got some Wellington boots, and you've got a cute little ladybird and spade. There's 2 ladybirds in there actually, and then it says Love Blooms. And you've got wishing you well, with lots of love on your special day, happy retirement, to a friend like no mother. There's no place like gnome. So really funny. I know lots of people like that stamp set because they like the gnomes. And then here's some beautiful papers. Love that one. Really nice. You've got kind of a scene there. All these lovely patterns. All the daisies. And then I think it repeats. It's a nice quality paper there as well. So these are going to work well with a lot of my stamps and my own collections. So I'm looking forward to using these for backgrounds, and then it all doubles up. So that is issue 94. And then this one here is issue 95. So this is the latest issue. And this one here is a seaside theme. Oh, and then this one, yeah, you forgot, you get the stencil. So this stencil is by, oh, it's not by anyone, because sometimes they collaborate. So they've collaborated with the stamp with Lisa Horton Crafts for the bottles there. And then this stencil, you can't quite see what the pattern is against that. Although that is a lovely design, but I couldn't really see what it was. So there you go, that's better, you can see now. So you get your shells and your starfish. Love the hearts there, I think that's really nice. And then you get all these swirls. Again, these are going to work really well with my latest Papercraft Society box. So I may well use, especially the swirls on some of the pattern paper. So that's the stencil that you get. And then here's a closer look at the stamps. So it's all around message in a bottle. So you've got this lovely bottle here and some smaller ones. You've got a jar there with the flowers, the anchor, really nice florals, sending you a message to say thinking of you. So you can obviously mix that up. Just a message, happy birthday, you are my anchor. That's nice, I like that one. Let your dreams set sail, more florals, stars, all the different sized starfish, I love you. And that's separate to that banner, I think. So you can probably put the happy birthday in there and just play around with it. So again, it's very different. I don't have any of these kind of bottles and things in my my own stash. So even the whale there, that's really nice. More of the fishes. And again, there is your magazine. So that's issue 95. Tons of inspiration in there, so you won't be stumped for inspiration on how to use the stamps. Even this is gorgeous, and I think this is by Nikki. I think that's her card there on the front. It's really nice. I like that one a lot. And then I've got here, this is the cards, Simply Cards and Papercraft, and this is issue 216. Now I remember actually using this one because I've done some of the inspiration for the magazine. It's a really nice stamp set. I believe they did do this one a few years ago, but I never managed to get that one, so it's really nice to have my own copy of it. But basically you have your outline dies here that will cut all the different parts of the birds, but you can make all different birds. So on the back here it gives you a template on what kind of colours and what bits to stamp to make. For example, here a finch, you've got a blue tit, you've got a robin, and you can obviously make others as well. They're just some of the examples that they've given you. And then the magazine, I'll just give you a quick, there's one of my cards there. Actually, I've done the swing card, but I'll just give you, I'll go to my one in a moment. Let's go near the beginning. Here we go. These ones here. So these are by Nikki. So she's done like a birdhouse, and you can download as well. Got different ones here. That's nice. It's got a patchwork kind of feel to it. I like what she's done there. And then there's a little box, kind of pop-up box card, which is really cute. So that just gives you an idea of all the different kind of birds you can make. So although they give you those ideas on the back, you know that's been stamped and then, you know, die cut using, sorry, the pattern papers. And there's one of my adverts there, which always still makes me smile. And then let's skip forward a little bit so I don't give too much of the magazine away. And these were the makes that I did here. So it was Kinetic Creations. So I used my Twist and Pop. That was the 4x6 size. That's the pop-up dies. I've got the swing there. This is just on a wobbler, just a simple well, it's called a last minute make, so something very quick to do. This one you've seen on my channel before, which is really nice. It looks like the bird's flying, so I just popped it on some acetate. And then this is using my 6x6 wiper dies. And then I've got the little sign that pops up there, or the message. And there's the close-up of the pop-up one. So when you pull the tab, the bird pops out the top there, and it says birds of a feather flock together, which I thought was really nice. So yeah, so that just gives you some ideas with this lovely stamp set. And you can see it's a nice size there, and the font's really pretty as well with that one. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure there is a really good deal on at the moment with magazines, so check it out. You might be able to get quite a few for the price of one. And this one here again was one that I was lucky enough to have done some of the inspiration, and this is the Tonic Studio kit, and this is volume 14. And I don't think I've actually opened this one because again I knew what it was, so I give a lot of the things inside either to my mum, or they go into the giveaways for my craft alongs that I do. So this one here, it's a really lovely die actually. So you let me just take this out. So you get your die here, which is, it's got your outline die, but then you've got your aperture. So God, this is, well, I'm not sure I like how they've put all that on that one piece. Is everybody's like that? I've never seen dies all stuck onto one big sticky sheet. You see the whole thing's sticky. I'm not good with things like that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, they're definitely not going to fall off, so maybe that's why they've done it. They don't want anybody losing the dies, but it doesn't stick, so that's a good thing. So yeah, I don't know. It's just the first time I've ever seen it with it all over. But here's the aperture die. So when that cuts into your cardstock, it leaves these clouds. It looks really nice. And then you can add a frame around the outside there. And then you've got all of these other images. You've got the little helicopter, you've got the hot air balloon, the kite, the birds, the plane. So there's all kinds of things on there. I'm just going to pop that like that. And then you've got your stamps here. So this die, outline die, will also cut that out. But you've got your detail there. You've got the house, the rooftops there. And then you've got some cute sentiments. And then you've also got the stencil. And I'd forgot that I already have this stencil, and I was making my own cloud stencil with my dies the other day, and should have remembered that I have this. So there's a really nice stencil along the top, or along the edge there of the clouds. But you've also got your banner there, and the clouds, stars, the sunburst, and some more birds. And then here's the magazine, so you can see how it looks. That's that one that I was saying about there. You get the cloud effect. It's really cute. There's a little spinner penny slider card there, and then you get your papers inside. So these are the papers that you get, because this is a kit. You'll get everything you need to make the cards inside. So you've got all these like little toppers you can cut out, pattern papers, stripes, different strips that you can cut here. These will cut out as well using the die. These are easy to cut out here. Love that one. I've got my paper like that, so I think I'm always drawn to that one, and then it starts to repeat again and it will go through all of those. And then again, I'll just show you, here's my feature here. So again, I'm always doing the kinetic ones. So I've got here another little swing. This is a little 4x4. This one here is a magnetic slider. The one that I've done on my channel was the ghost for Halloween, and I had the ghost that moved around. The hot air balloon will move. There's a magnet behind that. This is a penny slider. This is a spinning one with the string, and these are all on wobblers. Again, you should be able to see okay. There's not too much glare there. And you can see them a bit close there. I loved the rooftop. I thought that was just a nice little addition there when the hot air balloon goes over the top, and you can see them again kind of close up. And then there's the other ones there as well. It's really nice seeing other people's cards and how they kind of interpret it as well, because everybody's, you know, got different styles, and I always like to see how different people put them together. Like, that's a really nice idea. It's a great card for children's card there. It's just so much inspiration because it's all using that kit. So there's tons and tons of cards. I think it usually tells you on the front here, 68 fabulous designs. So there is a lot that you can do. And this here, I reckon that's probably done by Mel. She does a lot of these really lovely 3D pieces. So you've got an actual plane there that you could make. I need to see if it is Mel actually. Yeah, I was right. I can always spot Mel's projects. So there's the plane there. She's also done a mobile. It looks like she's done that with felt, which is really clever. So she's die cut with felt. So there's another idea. She's done building blocks there. And then she's got a pretty little, almost like a little hanging door sign that says you're out of this world. And then she's done this kind of shadow box with the clouds there. And there it is close up. Isn't that beautiful? So yeah, so she'll show you how to make all of that in the magazine as well. Okay, so that's everything there. And I also just wanted to mention that I've now got back in stock. I have the Perky Pooches, which is my Made to Surprise stamps and dies. So they're back in stock, along with the Let's Hear It for the Girls sentiment stamps. Lots of people have been asking for this one, so it's back in. So's the shoes and handbag from the same collection. And then also the makeup and the dies as well. And then this one here from the sentiments as well. This is I know lots of people wanted this because they love the It's Your Birthday Yay stamp there. This is mine. These are all heavily stained because I use them all the time. But just thought I'd let you know those are back in stock. And again, I'll link those below. So yeah, that's everything this week. I will now get this all filed away, get all my paper, cardstock and everything put away. And I'm looking forward to building those decoupage pieces there. And I'll be sharing some cards using that, and doing some colouring with my Daisy May stamps. So thanks for watching as always. I'll pop all the links in the description box below, and I'll be back again very soon. Take care. Bye.